Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Celie's Kitchen Live this morning. Guys, it's raining on the outside, so guess what? We're gonna make some cooking rain on the inside of this kitchen this morning. So, guys, as you have seen in the title, yep, Escovitch Tuna Croquettes. Yes, with tricolor quinoa. And the quinoa is already almost cooked. In the interest of time, I went ahead and I steamed the tricolor quinoa from Trader Joe's. Where's the pack? Where did I put that pack? Did I put it back? Oops. Something fell. Yes, guys, I'm using this quinoa this morning. It's an organic tricolor quinoa. So if you are on live right now, please type in the chat, I'm here. Okay, Barbara, I see you are here. Yes, Barbara, you are indeed here. And because you're the first one that popped up in the chat and said good morning, you just won a prize. Yes, you just won one of Yana Spices. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Yvette. I see you just logging on, Yvette. So you just won one of our spices. Yes, Yana Spices. It's our fish seasoning, but I was reprimanded by a lot of people not to call it a fish seasoning because them said them put it in everything. Yeah, them said them put it in everything. So I went to drop off some yesterday in Brooklyn, and a friend of mine, her friend had gotten a sample of it and used it, and she loved it. She said the friend's daughter is going crazy over it. And she said her son who cooks, her son who cooks, put it in everything. She said everything he makes, he puts it in there. Everybody wants to know what's the secret. I cannot tell you, but it's a combination of spices. Yes. So Yana Spices is taking the market. And my website guy, he's almost finished with the website. I'm not going to tell you to go on. You will see the chefs because I posted it on my status this week on WhatsApp, but I didn't post the biography. So if you go on the website, it's still under construction. You're going to see gibberish. But if you click into the part that says the drop-down menus that says chef, you will see the biography of myself. And I need to change my last name too. You need to make some corrections to the website because my husband is going crazy because of a certain last name that is attached to mine. So he needs to change that. He also needs to change my picture. That's not the picture I want up there. So he was supposed to be finished with the website this weekend, but unfortunately he's still working on it. I need to submit some more stuff to him. So hopefully by the middle of next week, the website should be up and running. You can go on the website, you can purchase your seasoning. So congratulations to Barbara Richards this morning who won. She was the first one that popped up on the live. So she won a bottle of Yana Spices. And Yana Spices is taking the market, guys. Good morning, Julian. How you do? If you're pitying, I'll come up early for win one of the seasoning. Yes. So everybody's talking about the seasoning, guys. They say, why you put in there? Don't call it fish seasoning. Carmen says she put it in my soup. Elle would say, oh, her daughter tasted some stew chicken she made. I said, Mom, why the chicken taste so different? She said, I'm calling seasoning that I'm using it. And she said, from now on, she only want my seasoning. So guess what, guys? Whatever is in there, it's working and the people love it. All right, so I'm not only giving that away. I'm going to give away 2 bottles. But later on in the live, I'm going to ask some questions and see who win the next bottle. And I'm also going to give away 1 bottle of the garlic and herb because I don't have a lot of it in stock. So, yeah, we're bottling up some more this week. Judy said, I'm going to buy 1, please. Okay, no problem. Support your sister. All right, guys. So let me stop the talking and let me get the ball rolling because guess what? I have a gig today and I have things to do and I have to get out of here by 12 o'clock. Well, I'm trying not to run the live for an hour. I always try to go under an hour, but of course we chat too much. All right, guys. So I went ahead this morning and I made some tricolor quinoa. I steamed it already with butter and some of the Yana spices. So that's cooked. So I got it out of the way. So I have here a large pack And this is the 11-ounce family size Starkiss wild caught. You notice it's a wild caught light tuna. So it's a big pack. So this can feed about 6 people. Yeah, it's a big pack. It's not the little cans. So I'm going to be using the whole pack today. So I went ahead and opened it earlier. I squeezed out the excess liquid that was in it. So I'm pouring it in this pan. So I'm going to get every piece of bits and pieces out of it. But now waste nothing. I'm not wasting nothing. Yeah, get every bits and pieces of tuna that's hitched up in it. So we have a good amount of tuna. So that one pack, it's like opening 2 cans of tuna. So it's a good amount. All right, so I drained the water off of it. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be adding an egg. So I'm adding an organic egg to the mixture. Yep. So I'm just going to mix it up in this thing right here, in this bowl right here. I'm going to get some cameras over the stove, guys, so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm working on that as well. I'm working on so many things, guys. I'm busy. Sometimes if you don't call me, I'm going to answer. I'm busy. Like this morning, Monica called me. I couldn't answer her. I was on a Jamaica call trying to solidify my mother grocery order. Because them people are not, well, I don't want to talk on live because I don't want them feel bad. Because I don't want store to door come on the live and come kill me later on. But anyway, them call about the order. And I had to be correcting stuff and taking away stuff. And so I was on the phone. So I'm always busy, guys. It's not that I don't want to answer you, but I'm just doing something. Yes, guys. So I was on the phone with store to door. All right. So I've added the egg. Let me add some Yana spices to this. I don't want to add too much. So I added like about 3 good dashes. And I'm going to add some garlic and herb. Oh, this one has a sprinkling thing. I forget this bottle has a sprinkling thing. So I added some garlic and herb to the tuna croquettes. And of course, guys, if you're making tuna croquettes, you have to add natural seasoning to it. Because if you don't add the natural seasoning, good morning, Monica, you're late. It's not going to taste good. So I have some dried thyme. So I'm just going to add the leaves. I don't need the stems. Because you don't want to be eating the tuna, the croquettes, and you bite stem. No, so it'll choke you. Ooh, piece of stem drop in there. I have to take it out. All right. So I added the thyme leaves to the tuna mixture with the egg. Yes, man. And now I'm going to add some parsley. If you have scallion, you could add some chopped up scallion. But unfortunately, I have no scallion in the house. I thought I had it. But what I'm going to use instead, I'm going to use a piece of sweet Vidalia onion. But if you have scallion, the green part, you could just chop it up fine in there. It's going to make it taste good. But I don't have any, so I have to use what I have. So I am going to grate this peg of onion in it because I don't want the pieces. So I'm just going to grate it. So the slush can help to hold it together. So when you grate it, it comes out like a little slush in the mixture. So it's between liquid and solid. So we want to add flavor to the croquettes. We want it to taste good. Oops, it'll fall apart. Oops. So I've grated all the onion. Okay, when my hand dirty, you know. Always I wash my hand. I can't take when my hand dirty. All right, guys. So let's mix this up together. So we want to add some pepper to it. So I have, where did I put it? I probably put it away. No, I have it right here. So So I have some spur tree Scotch bonnet pepper in a bottle. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. Hold what together. The tuna, you're too late, Audrey. You're late for class today. You get expelled. Don't worry yourself. So I'm adding some Scotch bonnet mix to it because we want a little heat. Yeah, we don't want, you know, it's fish. So you want a little pepper in there. So I add a little, add the spur tree Scotch bonnet. But if you have natural Scotch bonnet pepper, guys, which I do have, you know, but they're in the freezer. I can't bother go set them out. But if you have the real Scotch bonnet pepper, that's even better. So as you go along, you could follow the same pattern, but you can add your real pepper if you have your real pepper. All right. So this kind of dry now. I think we need another egg because I need it to be wet. So I'm adding another egg, guys. So I add 2 eggs because remember it's a big pack, which is equivalent to 2 cans. Good morning, June. Good morning, Patrick. Welcome to the live. All right, so I'm adding another egg, guys, because I want it to be really gooey. So when you scoop it, you can drop it in the frying pan like a fritters. And in the meantime, let me turn on some fire under this fry pan. Maybe I should have used my other pot, you know. No, I may use this. Yep. So I added 2 eggs, guys, because I wanted a little more, you know. So now it's holding together the way I want it to hold together. And then what I'm going to do, I would normally add a little flour, but today I'm adding some salt-free breadcrumbs. She said, me not late. I just can't visualize how the onion can hold the tuna together. My girl, go and grate a piece of onion on a side of a grater and see how it comes out. Tell me if it come out solid. If it come out solid, then I forgot get 2 of your onion. But my onion over here is a sweet Vidalia onion, so it's softer. It's not as hard as the regular Spanish onions. So because of the texture of the onion and the type of onion, when you grate it, it comes out like mushy. So it helps to add the glue to the thing. All right, so I'm adding some breadcrumbs. Instead of flour, guys, I really don't want the flour in these croquettes. So I'm going to add some breadcrumbs. Same so. But some people use flour. Some people use flour, but I'm using breadcrumbs today. I don't want the flour. All right, I don't want to taste it with the raw egg, you know, but it smells like it tastes good. All right, so I need to add some more things to it. I'm adding some raw garlic, some raw authentic garlic, 1 big peg. I was going to use 2 pegs, but I said, no, sir, the garlic is too big, brother. So I grated 1 big piece of garlic. I'm going to chop up 3 onions, 3 tomatoes. I said 3 onions. Okay, I made a boo-boo last week, and I'm going to correct it now. So last week when I was giving away the cups, and I said anybody with the first or last name beginning with K, there's a girl that came on the live named Karen Lambert. Karen, if you're watching, I have a cup for you with the letter K. I have to find back the chat and see if I can find her on social media. She won that K cup and she deserves it. Somebody pointed it out to me. I went back and watched the live. And I like when you guys correct me, you know. Because I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Because remember, the world will watch me. And sometimes, when you think say you're brave, you get nervous sometimes. Stay there. So, let me move so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm cutting up some grape tomatoes. I'm adding that to the croquettes. Yeah, I don't like tomato, but I add it in this still. It's going to cook, so I'm not going to taste it. I'm weird, right? A weird chef doesn't like certain vegetables. But I saw it go. All right, I only add 2. I don't want to add 3 and 4. I'm going to bring out 4, but Too much. All right. Too much. Too much. All right. So over here, I have some bell peppers, but I'm saving them for the Escovitch part. Normally, you would use Scotch bonnet pepper for the Escovitch. I'm not using Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm using bell peppers because it already have the spice in it. So I'm just adding a little bit of bell in it. And this is baby bell. It's softer than the regular bell over there. So I'm just adding a few pieces in the mixture. All right. So we're good to go. All right. So the croquette's almost ready. So let's mix this up. So let's mix up everything. Same so. So this can be a quick midweek meal with a big pack of tuna. Can be a nice midweek meal with a big pack of tuna. So, or it could be brunch, or it could be breakfast. So she says, see there, me never hear nothing about egg. Oh, okay. So you're late then. Good morning, Corinne. I see you popped up on the Audrey. All right. All right. So we're going to get the frying process started. All right. So I'm adding some oil to the pot. And I use this oil for frying, guys. I only use it for frying. But when I make my other fancy stuff, I use my expensive oil over there. But because I fry, I use the bulk oil. Yeah. Keep it real. All right. So I'm going to use one of my scoop from my green drawer. I'm going to use 1/4 cup. So we get accurate measurements of these croquettes. Yeah, man. All right. Oh, Jesus. Guys, that's what I'm going to forget. I was going to add some corn to it. Never remember. And the corn was sitting there grinning with me, you know. And you know, we keep it very, very real up in here. Yeah, I mix some corn in there too. Same so. Totally forget about the corn. All right, so let's get the frying process started. So the oil is hot. Let me turn off my quinoa in the back. So for those of you who are just joining, I'm making some quinoa to go with this meal this morning. Who that call me now? The people don't know somebody up on my live. Hello, Miss Lady, I'm on my live. I have to call you back. Yes. Sorry about that, guys. Had to take that call. Normally, I would ignore it. All right, let me turn on my fire because you don't want this to burn. Because if the pot is too hot, remember, egg is in it and it will burn. So you have to, I'm going to make it cool down a little. She said, tuna is not for me. Why? Are you allergic? Are you allergic to tuna? All right. The pot is too hot, guys, and I don't want to burn it. I'm going to wait until it cools down. So in the meantime, let's give away 2 gifts. So if you're on this live and your first or last name starts with any of these letters, C-A-R-E, type in the chat real quick, me, M-E. So if your name starts with any of these letters, your first or last name, type in the chat, me, M-E. The first person to type E, and I look, the timer will tell me you win a cup. I'm giving people the opportunity to win a prize. So if your name starts with any of the letters I have on the cup, type in the chat, me, M-E, M-E. Just type it in the chat real quick. I'll get your cup over to you. So if your first or last name start with A, E, or C, the cup is yours. Come on, I see a lot of people on the chat with them names start with C, but them not type. Maybe them not watch it. Hey, but I feel them lost. All right, let me start. me turn these real quick. Carmen, where you there? Carmen, busy today. If your first or last name starts with the letter EAC, and I'll keep them until next week if nobody wins. All right, let me get some paper towel. Got them sitting here, look like them are correct fire. Yep. You scoop some more in the pot. Okay, Joan LaBeach, good morning. How you doing? Long time no see. Those are my peeps. Woo! The one they look nice and juicy. And I like the color. Yes, guys. So Monica said call MRB. No, I don't have the MRB cup. Didn't get any of those letters yet. Ooh, this one ready, guys. That one is ready. It's fried quickie, man. The oil is so hot. The oil is very hot, guys. So guys, our tuna croquettes are looking great. Yes. All right. So we're giving away another Yana spice. Since nobody's name starts with any of these letters, first or last name. So I posted something on social media this week. And it sparked everyone's interest. I posted it on all platforms. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, well, not YouTube yet, but I intend to. But I posted something and it's going viral. I'm not telling you what it is. I'll tell you the color of it. It's white. If you can tell me what that thing is that I posted, the first person that typed me type the word me, you win this bottle of seasoning. And you got to type the word me and tell me what I posted. What did I make? What did I make on social? And I posted it on social media. I made a video. I posted it. It went, she said, coconut rum and raisin ice cream. Yes, Yvette, you won the seasoning. Big up to Yvette. Yvette, you won the seasoning. Yep. Yvette won the seasoning. No, Audrey. It wasn't that. It was the rum and raisin, the coconut rum and raisin ice cream. And her answer is perfectly right. It's indeed coconut rum and raisin ice cream. Guys, I tell you, so I have some in the fridge. The ice cream wicked, me I tell you. Twine couldn't believe so me make it. So our second bottle of seasoning goes to Yvette. And Yvette, you'll get your Jesus, may burn up the croquettes. The one you burn, guys. They are chatty and burn it. That can't go on plate. Yep. This one burnt. Ooh, I can smell it though. Yes, so Yvette won the second bottle of seasoning. All right, so my garlic and herb. Let me grab that from another case. Give me a second, guys. I'm just grabbing it from another case. So today I'm giving away 2 garlic and herb and 2 of the fish seasoning / all-purpose, which everybody call all-purpose. So I have 2 bottles of the garlic and herb, which everybody also loves. They say it's really tasty, it's really flavorful, and it adds to their meal. It adds a lot of flavor to their meal. Let me just finish off this thing here. If you can tell me in the chat, some other things that I've made that you could scoop and fry, you win one of these seasonings. I've made so many different things in the past, and if you can name one of them, which is a batter, and I fry it on live, you win the next bottle of seasoning, which is the garlic and herb. Since I'm scooping something and frying it this morning. All the little burn up pieces over here, so. The little burn up edges. So I'm making 2, 4, 6. Might do 8. I'm gonna make 8 so we can to be a service. Yes, Audrey says saltfish fritters, tuna fritters. Yes, you're perfectly right. I make tuna fritters before and I make saltfish fritters. So the next garlic and herb winner is Audrey. And Yvette too. Yvette says fritters. Yes, so Yvette, you won 2 bottles of seasoning today. Jesus, you're doing good. Yvette won 2 bottles of seasoning and Audrey won 1 bottle of the garlic and herb. All right, so I let off 4 seasoning this morning. So let's big up the winners, Audrey, Yvette, and Barbara. Big up on yourself. Tell me how it tastes. What should I want to break up? This one break up. All right, guys, I'm almost done. I left a little bit of the butter. I might leave it for breakfast one morning or some, it's a lot. I don't want to make too much. She said that is good. All right. So nobody has their first or last name starting with any of the letters on the cups. The cups will stay until next week. The cups are going to be around until next week. All right. So let's put that aside. All right, so now we need to make some Escovitch sauce for our So we're gonna make some Escovitch sauce now for our croquettes. So I'm leaving them to drain on the paper towel. So any excess oils that is on it is drained off, because remember I use breadcrumbs, so breadcrumbs tend to absorb oil a little bit, so yeah. So let's put these aside. All right, so our croquettes look nice and colorful on the plate, man. Not making a lot. All right, so let's prepare our little Escovitch thingy over here. Let me wash my hands. All right, so I'm using a half of a Vidalia onion. because the Vidalia onion is kind of sweet. And this is the right onion to use to make an Escovitch fish, you know, as they call it, the fish sauce in Jamaica. She said, you can charge my gifts. You can change my gifts you owe me to the Yana, to all of the Yana spices. I want to Monica, man. All right. Me think about it. You want the spice too. All right. I'll see, Monica. All right. So I'm cutting them in julienne style, in wedges. That's what you call julienne style. People wonder why I cut my onions this way. It's for presentation purposes. So I'm cutting a red bell pepper. I'm not using a hot pepper on it because it's already hot from the hot Scotch bonnet sauce that I put in the mixture. So you don't want to be burning up your mouth. Yeah. And I already had cut up some carrots over here. So we're almost ready, man. Almost ready. And guys, we have the titanium cutting board that will be sold on our website as well. We'll be selling the titanium cutting boards. And for those of you who got their cutting boards already, remember me tell you, man, them stop talking about it. Them say it's the easiest thing to wash. Even if it's greasy, it's so easy to wash. And that's what I like about it. All right. So we have our condiments ready right here. I forgot to take out some pimento. So we have some Yana spices pimento in this bottle. I'm going to be adding that as well. So let's add some vinegar. And I'm using the last of the vinegar in this bottle. Turn on my fire. I'm going to add some pimento to it. I'm just going to dust it with a little garlic and herb. Nothing crazy. And a little blue agave. Just 3 drops. Blue agave, no sugar. Oh, that again. Good morning, I'm on my live. I have to call you back. All right, so let's switch this around a little bit. All right, so now we're going to add all of these. So we're going to saute this and then we're going to add a little bit of, so this is slightly different from the Escovitch that we put on the regular fish. I'm making it slightly different because it's the croquettes. So I am adding, where's my sweet and sour? I have to go for one. Excuse me guys, I have to go for one from the stash. I have to open a new one. Thought I had one close by. So I have to go for one in the case. Yep. All right, so I'm adding a little bit of this. So let's stir this in. Oops. Let's stir this in. So this Escovitch is slightly different from the ones we put on the fish. The ones we put on the fish, we don't put this sweet and sour sauce on it. No, we don't. So we don't want it to cook too long because we don't want our onions to overcook. One of the worst thing is when you serve a escovitch and the onion soft. You want the onions and the carrots to have that crunch. She said agave can spike your blood sugar just like regular sugar, cause bloating for me. That are you, but it not do nothing for me. This one that I'm using is from Trader Joe's. It's organic, and this is the light one. This is the light one. This one doesn't spark blood sugar, my blood sugar at all. All right, so if you look at it, guys, it's looking very beautiful. Beautiful. Add a little kick to it. I add 2 drops of scotch, not a lot. 2 drops, two dege drops. Just to give it a little bit of heat. Carmen, sorry I was in a meeting. Carmen, you're late. But anyway, even though you're late, you win a prize. So if your first or last name start with the letter C, type in the chat me and you win a prize. If your first or your last name starts with the letter C, E, or A, C, A, or E, you win a prize. All right, so this is ready, like Freddy. Come on, it's ready, man. It's ready. Look good to this, man. Jesus, lead me near the cross. All right, guys. So, oops. Earlier, when I started, I made a half pot of tricolor quinoa. Yep, and this is the quinoa from Trader Joe's. So I'm going to arrange this on my plate. And this is a serving of 3 because this is a very big plate. So I'm just going to arrange it on the plate nicely. Then I'm going to put some of this nice saucy thingy over it. And then I'm going to lay my quinoa on the side. Yeah. And this will be a meal. Yeah, so let's sprinkle this on top of our croquettes. Look at it. Nice and beautiful. Beautiful. Have the little sauce thingy upon it. It have the Escovitch. What? It's wicked. Man, I lie. Smell good to you, man. I'll clean up right here, so. It's wicked. All right, let me get a scoop. Gotta scoop some quinoa. So I'm doing, this is 1/3 of a cup. So I'm probably doing 2 of these. Because I want it to plate properly. And then what I'm going to do, take some of the juice from this. And sprinkle up on top of the quinoa. Yeah, like a gravy. All right, so we got to clean up our plate because guess what? Presentation counts. Yeah, man, our presentation have to be good enough. If I go to a restaurant and then bring a plate of food, come give me. If it not look good, I don't want it. Sorry. Your presentation is poor. So this is what we're having today, guys. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. So Carmen, you won the cup. I see you typed in the chat. Corinne was on the live earlier, and I don't know why she didn't type in me. Because should I win the cup? But she never typed in me. So I can't get the cup. Yes, guys. So this is what this looks like. This is our Escovitch Tuna Croquettes and our tricolor quinoa. And this dish is smelling amazing. Amazing. So with this, I'm not blending any juice today because I have real pineapple juice from Trader Joe's. So I'm just going to pour myself some. Yeah, I'm going to get it. I have some nice, luscious pineapple juice from Trader Joe's. I didn't even open it yet. I'm opening it up now. Wow. This flew out of the cupboard. All right, guys. So we're having this with some pineapple juice today. Nice, rich pineapple juice. No sugar, no water, no preservatives, no additives. Straight. You should try it. All right. So let's sip some juice first. Let me get a clean fork. All right, so let's try this meal. Let me show off on live. Let's try one of the croquettes. Not lie. This tastes like Sunday dinner. This tastes like Sunday dinner. Corinne, you are late. Not laugh. You made the price pass you earlier. I don't know where you went, but you lose the cup. Should talk about me, laugh out loud, you lose the cup because of one C cup I have. And Carmen was in a meeting and she came late, so Carmen, get your cup. So Carmen, congratulations. Corinne had come on the live earlier. I thought she would win the cup, but she didn't type in the chat. So she lost again. She lost. So it's your gain. So you won the C cup. All right. Is there anyone else on the live whose first and last name start with any of these letters? If your first or last name start with any of these letters, or even your middle name, let me go that far because I really want to give them away. If your middle name start with any of these letters, and you got to type what your middle name is, and tell me the truth, guys. Don't tell me say your name Andrea, Elaine. Anne-Marie. My mother didn't name me Anne-Marie, man. I'm a middle name. I'm a pet name that. No, I don't want a pet name. It's after that on your birth paper. If it's on your birth paper and it's any of these letters, just type in the chat me and type what the name is. You win the cup. Corinne said, I had a workman here. Oh, she had a workman, so she stepped away from the live. Well, the workman make you lose your cup. Sorry. All right, guys. So it's now 11:47. I did so well with my timing today. Thanks to the guys. Judy Ann, we're not gonna sit down. Your name starts with J. What your middle name? What's the middle name? What starts with C? Oh, but your middle name is Camille. But you lose you lose your chance already. I never did say it at that time, but if the C never gone, then you could have win it. Forget someone know your middle name. You can't run for dinner. The and don't count. All right. The and is Judy and is is one name. So Audrey should want to come journal me. Yeah, but the C gone already. And I didn't ask this question about middle name until after Carmen won it. So hey, next time. Yes, guys. Thanks to all of my winners today. Barbara, Yvette, and Audrey. Wait, Audrey didn't win nothing? No, man, it was Barbara, Yvette. Yeah, Barbara, Yvette, and Audrey. Audrey won the garlic and herb. She said, Fairly, like she blind, she not see you. Fairly said, me? What your middle name? What's your middle name? What's your middle name, June? Fairly pet name is June. What's your middle name? If your middle name starts with A or E, you can win one of the cups. All right. I guess nobody won. So we're keeping these 2 cups until next week. We're keeping these 2. Your middle name is Andrea? Okay. All right. You have to show me the bird paper when I come. I drop me a make. Anyway, so give it up to June, otherwise known as Fayley, for winning the A Cup. Yeah, she won the A Cup. Her middle name is Andrea. So give it up for Carmen and June, who won the 2 cups. So we are keeping this cup until next week. Same place, same time. Same place, same time. If your friend name starts with E, them first or last name, yeah, man, them have a cup for win. All right, so next week. So, guys, thanks for joining the live today. It was a pleasure. We had fun and games, although we just didn't discuss any health topics today. But next week, I have a very interesting topic, because guess what? This month is Breast Cancer Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we need to talk more about examining ourselves, stuff we should eat. Yes, Yvette, I see your text. Stuff we should eat, how we should take care of our bodies as women. We should go to the doctor, get our regular checks. Yes. When you take a shower, examine yourself. If you're still getting your period, after each menstrual period, lie down on the bed or stand in the shower. You put your hand behind your head and you examine from your arm, go down to your bust area in a circular motion and feel for lumps. Guys, we are getting older. Yeah. We are getting, look up agave, you might learn something. Yeah, man, mega look it up. Yeah, so we're getting older. And for some of you who have busty areas like myself here, right? When God did not give it to him, dash it per way, right? You have to take even extra precautions and examine yourself and get your regular mammograms. Yeah, get your regular mammograms, check and see what's going on. I have fibrocystic breasts. So I've been doing mammograms since I was 30. I've been doing mammograms since that time because me want to make sure so nothing not grow. I have fibrocystic breasts. I breastfed my 2 kids. Yeah. So you have to make sure. And if you have dense breasts, as Audrey said in the chat, you have to check yourself. Check for the lumps. Check for and we have somebody on the live. I'm not going to call her name though. She has been through it. And I might bring my girlfriend from Jamaica on the live next week. She's not ashamed to talk about it. She had breast cancer, and I'm going to be posting her videos this weekend. She had breast cancer, and she's into fitness right now. And I know she wouldn't mind if I call her name, Marianne. Yeah, she had breast cancer, and she beat it. And she just changed her diet. When I went to Jamaica the last time, I was at her house. Trust me, I was as healthy as anything because she just straight out Herbalife. She preach, eat, dream, sleep Herbalife. And trust me, she made me those teas. I wasn't tired. I was energized. She's conscious of the sugar, her sugar intake. She's conscious of the carbs that she eats. She makes sure her protein is up there in the mornings. And guys, I am telling you. Oh, Fayley came on. Yes, I didn't want to say it, Fayley. I'm glad you did because when I like put people business out there. But if you are not ashamed to talk about it, she's in the chat right now. She said, yes, I have had double mastectomy. Yeah, she took off both of her breasts. She can tell you she had breast cancer and she's a survivor. So this month, we are going to talk more about how we should take care of our bodies, especially the boob area. The boob area, right in here, so right around it. We have to, if you see your breast nipples start darkening, the nipples start to sink in, it's your body, so you're supposed to know what you usually see. If you see anything strange, go to the doctor. Examine yourself. Self-examination is so important. And she's a breast cancer survivor for 6 years now. Yeah. She said, and I'm big up to all the survivors, as Audrey said in the chat just now. Big up to all the breast cancer survivors. If you're on this level and you don't want to talk about it, big up yourself still. I never had cancer. I don't want it. I curse it. And We're going to help each other. And Fairly, I wanted to join the live next week because we're going to talk more about it. And, you know, you could type in the chat and tell us a little bit of what you went through, the discharge, as Audrey said, the chemotherapy, the medication, the stress. I've had a friend who died of breast cancer last year. Not last year, year before last. Yeah. Year before last, September, I lost my friend Emily to breast cancer. She had fought it and then she had gotten over it. But let me tell you something, what I learned about this cancer thing. No matter what kind of cancer you have, even though they say, and I'm not being negative here, Fairly, even though they said it's gone, we have to be on our A game with our nutrition, because sometimes it go into the spine and it hides. Little cells, them going into the spine, go hide. And then 5 years down the road, it creep up back. But it's up to you now to stay on, not because you get better. You're going to say, all right, I'm going to start eat back the chips and the fries and the this and the that. And no, stay on your diet. Maintain. Keep the cells healthy still. Right, June? Keep the cells healthy still. So we can keep it away permanently so it can't come back. Yep, it cannot come back. So I think I'm going to do the breast cancer walk. I want to do it this year in support of my friends who pass, in support of my friends who are survivors like Fairly, like Marianne, and a few others. Yeah. Paulette, and I know Corinne wouldn't mind me talking about this right now. Paulette had ovarian cancer. Paulette died last year. I know me can't get over it. I'm losing so many friends. And I tell myself, whatever I can do to save my friends or save the world, whatever information I have, I'm going to share it with you. And if you have any information that I don't know about, share it with me. Right, Corinne? Corinne said you're doing a good job. We are women and we have to work together for real. We can't have information and keep it to ourselves. Or we can't have cancer and say, not tell nobody some have cancer. You don't want to talk about that. No, talk about it, because you don't know who is out there to hear what you're going through, and they might have gone through something worse than you and can give you some advice. Or they might have a family member who went through it and can give you some advice. So guys, yeah, man. We are a community and we have to support each other. We have to have a shoulder to lean on. Them sing this song, Lean on Me When You're Not Strong. Yeah. I'll be a friend. I'll help you carry on. Yeah, I love the song there. Yeah, we got church, but some of these secular songs out there is real. It's reality. Yeah, it's reality. Lean on me when you, yeah, for real. So, let me tell you something, man, guys. We have to pray for each other. We have to hold up each other in prayer. And at the same time, take care of yourself. Take care of your health. On the low key, I'm going to take my Zone NAD. Yeah, man. I forget to take it. Yeah, my young portion. The secret to keeping young and fit. I have pretty skin. Zone NAD. Yeah. So I like going on the wrong section. Yeah, I drank it on live last week. I'm drinking it on live this week. And if I have to do it on live every week, yes, guys, I'm promoting this. Zone NAD. Very good for the skin. Very good for the fine lines and wrinkles. As we get older, we have to keep it young. We have to keep it young for the man, them, you know, because them have eyes. Mm-hmm. I don't know about one. My husband have eyes. Huh. So we have to make sure that our NAD is up to par in our body, because as we get older, our body loses NAD. Yeah. So guys, it's almost 12 o'clock. I got to get out of here. I have a gig to do. I have places to go and things to do. It was nice being on the live today. So, as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So I want all on this live platform today to walk good and take care of yourself. God bless.